If I was to describe the community of Camden, I'd say very, very friendly. Actually, we're on the outskirts of Sydney. We're still in Sydney. It's very much family oriented and relational. I do find that it's still rural, kind of semi-rural. Love the cows and the horses, the sheep. Our church, Lifehouse Church, is 2 years old in April. So we first started just in a small group in the home and doing some barbecues every now and then on the weekend to running the last year's services every week. So we were very excited, and we've got a number of small groups now in cafes and homes right throughout Camden, which is great. Our strategy and our aim has been, okay, God, what are you doing that we can be a blessing in, rather than, hey, God, how can you bless our plans? And so in doing that, we've looked, what's the Holy Spirit doing in our community? And we really have had great favour and open doors to be a blessing to our community. Initially we were heavily involved in a community event which was raising money for those who suffered from cystic fibrosis, which is a terrible disease, particularly for the young people in the area. And so we raised money by being part of their swimathon. We provided free waters for everyone who showed up. It was a great fun day, free face painting. Also, through some of our contacts, we organised sporting memorabilia to be signed and auctioned. We made thousands of dollars, and they were really blessed by the money we raised, and particularly by just the fact that we were involved and really cared about those with cystic fibrosis. I was living over an hour away and was commuting regularly, and it was quite difficult to run church that way, but the Vision Fund enabled us to set up a home office for me to relocate locally. So that way I could meet a lot of the people who were part of the community, and also pastor the members of our church personally. I don't think there's any other way that you can run a church but living in and knowing the heartbeat of the people. And so that particularly has been wonderful, as well as providing funds for us to be involved in running service weekly with worship and the venue, as well as being involved in these community events. We never advertised that we were around. We just did community events that end up getting us on the front page of the paper, which just is amazing. And that was all thanks to the Vision Fund giving us the funds to be able to do what we felt God was calling us to do. If I was going to describe where we're at the moment and the challenges, I would say I'd probably turn you to the film Saving Private Ryan, where we've established a beachhead, and now we're moving up. And we've got we're taking territory. There is some enemy machine gun fire at the moment, but it's only because we're moving. And I love these war movies, and I feel like if you're a pastor, you're a soldier as well. And so we're really taking ground, and we really have been influencing our community. And we're growing in numbers. People particularly are growing, which our focus really, and I have to credit the Apostolic Church for last year's conference, which was make disciples. Make disciples. It's been our focus, and God will build the church, and He's been doing that. We've met a number of influential people in the community that we feel we can support through prayer and encouragement, and we're not sure where that will lead, but we're believing that God's called us to make a difference. And I think it's challenging, but it definitely is an adventure, and we're trusting God in that, yeah.